But going in, we're going with Mii Swordfighter against Wolf to start the day, which is what a beautiful way. So TaloHalo being the Mii Swordfighter main from DFW. Tony2Hands rocking Wolf, if I'm not mistaken, from Houston.
I love that name because it's like, it implies that's not normal.
Right.
Like Johnny the Nose is like, oh, he has a big nose. Tony2Hands. He has two hands? All right.
TaloHalo rocking out here with 3 hands.
Why is he flexing? You know, like
he's the only man who's allowed to play with an N64 controller the way it was intended.
An alien mothership.
Yeah.
So right now, pretty even between these two. Wolf is definitely going to want to try to get in on Mii Swordfighter, who is weirdly sort of a zoner in a lot of ways. I mean, you've got the tornado and the chakra, but you got to be careful, especially with a reflector character like Wolf.
Ooh, that move is so incredibly strong for no reason.
Yeah.
It's always been that way. But this character definitely has a lot of, like, this is basically hit confirm the character, the way I see it. When I'm watching Mii Swordfighter, they have all of these little zoning tricks to get in, but once they do, it's always like 2-3 pieces that do a good amount of damage. And I feel like they're always at a % where they can combo something.
Yeah, it's never like a Palutena, like a 0 to 50 or anything crazy. Usually what it is like you said, it's like a bruiser style, like 2 to 3 hit, based off a safe confirm that they could just absolutely make sure is going to land. And right now you can see Tony sort of struggling with it, trying to keep this ledge trap, gets the forward tilt.
And you can recover from so deep. Already putting on big damage. He has just been playing at this range where it's very difficult for Wolf to get anything started where he's going to kill. He can get these stray blasters, but he is not getting anything impactful. And even strong Nair center stage is not killing at 180.
Nice. I like the grab there, knowing that Talo was going to shield, but 200% already on the first stock. This is not how you want to start the set. Tries to get the forward tilt. Oh, no. Pops out of the forward tilt.
That's the Wolf player's least favorite thing in the world. Only getting the first hit. And TaloHalo is just surviving. Look at, okay, Tony2Hands was hungry for that kill, and it cost him his life.
Yeah, he gave up too much for that. I think he sort of lost faith in the forward tilt, so he's like, all right, I'm going to go get it myself. But a little bit of a late reaction, waiting for Talo to come back. So Tony finally landing that burst dash attack. Talo nodding his head. So we'll see how the next stock goes.
Right, 200% I'll happily, you know, my life is over. I've been living on borrowed time, and I've already got 30 on this next stock. And
please let me die, you know, that's just...
I need to rest.
You've seen all there is to see on the planet. Big up B, and there's the up air. And one thing that I noticed with Talo, with Mii Swordfighter in general, is that up air is so generous because even if the opponent air dodges, it puts you in a perfect spot to be able to follow up. It almost lasts the entire length of the air dodge and then puts you in another position where you're right in front of the person. So if you just space out like a forward air and neutral air from the opponent as a burst, you could just get whatever you want after.
Yeah, 100%. And wow, that was so, okay, big brain. Sitting at the perfect range, you know that people want to reflect that tornado, and we saw it happen earlier in the match. But Talo also has access to Reflector himself. Tossed out the tornado and immediately goes for the Reflector, and he's going to get a big combo to kill off of that.
Huge double Reflector from Talo, winning game 1.
I think that having that set, having the Reflect available to you is pretty crucial as this character.
Absolutely.
Because you want to always have access to the tornado. You can't just let it be something that they can reflect if you don't get to use that move, because that's your kill confirm setup. We saw multiple times it would catch Wolf before he even grabbed the ledge because it hits a little bit below. It's pretty nasty the way he's able to set up that.
Part of me wonders if it's almost better to fight a character with a reflector just because, like, so the tornado is obviously so telegraphed.
Yeah.
I mean, every Mii Swordfighter is just going to be fishing for it over and over. But when you're fighting somebody with a reflector, if they're not well-versed in the matchup, it gives them a sense of security, right?
Yeah.
They're going to pop it. They're going to send it back to you and try to get some kind of follow-up. Probably not shield it because they're trying to get some kind of punish, and then you're just able to reflect it back at them. But Kalos for game 2.
Yeah, and with the amount of space that the stage gives you, I don't know what Tony2Hands is looking for here other than maybe trying to get something set up on the platforms, potentially, for these kills, because Wolf does enjoy where those plats are sitting at.
Nice,
he's going out for
there.
the edge guards.
Yeah, a little bit aggressive. I like the forward tilt. Tony is consistently trying to make these ledge traps work, or rather try to keep him at the side, try to get a forward tilt, something like that. Oh my God, eats the whole down air. It takes 50.
Yeah, that
move's strong.
Insanely strong. One of the best edge guarding moves too, because you can go down and there's no hitbox that sends you back up. So you just get to drag people into the depths, and again, tornado hitting a little bit below the ledge is going to catch you, pop you up. and confirm into the up air. If you're not DIing out, that move can murder.
And it forces an interaction, too, because, like, you saw it, Tony tried to grab the ledge, and then he didn't react right away when it came to the tornado, tried to reset, tried to drop down, grab the ledge again, but then, of course, the tornado's going to hit your hands, get your little pinkies, and you're gone. And now it's sort of more of the same. Talo definitely controlling the pace of the match. Tony is struggling to keep up. Oh, wow, 108?
Had to cross up the DI there, surely, because he was not DIing for that direction.
Yeesh.
Straight off the top, and TaloHalo again holding 100%. You know, this is half of the percent that he was at when he lost his first stock last game, so I don't think that he's close to death.
Trying to pop him with these forward tilts, not happening. 138. Oh, nice, lands the back air. I like it. Soft hit, but it's enough to kill.
Right, and these platforms did help him set that up because TaloHalo felt a little comfortable. He had to find a spot to sit over there. This could be Big Wolf combo time, but the air dodge down.
Oh, and I have to imagine that forward tilt was a dash attack, just maybe a little bit mistimed. You can't do down throw into dash attack. It's a safe confirm on Wolf at early percents. Let's see what he's got here. I like the back air.
Oh, okay. Trying to get a little bit of a trade there is really all you're hoping for. But all that damage might have been enough.
He showed his hand a little early with the charge because, like, if somebody pops the charge like that, it's very easy to just react it up into them, right?
Yeah.
But if somebody holds off on it and doesn't charge as much, then, you know, you might be able to surprise them with something. I love that double jump to force Talo to come at a shield. Lands the back air, but you have to imagine even still that Tony might not be long for this world. 115 on his last stock.
He's trying to catch a lot of jumps and aggressive stuff from TaloHalo, where I feel like he's been pretty reserved. He's been sitting back, kind of tossing out his projectiles or waiting for Tony to pick something first. That, missing the confirm, but still able to get some pressure on the shield. It's so low, he's able to poke. Tony on his last limbs. Forward tilt gonna do it from across the stage at 160. TaloHalo taking it, representing the Miis.
Yuck. Yuck.
Look, if we're going to a major where Woohoo Island is the default for final destination, at least one Mii has to show up somewhere.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
I forgot that Woohoo was the play. I mean, I like that. I sort of like that events are now sort of doing that thing where one of the FDs is now like the default one. It's the cool one. It's sort of branded to the event.
Yeah.
I think that's super cool.
I like it.
I want to see more of it, though, because it felt like at Riptide, nobody did it.
No, yeah. I feel like FD is just a stage that we don't see that often.
Yep.
Because if it is a stage that's that good for the character, people are banning it. And if it's not, then you don't see it that much.
It's so polarizing one way or the other, but it's definitely one of those. Guys, we're going to go ahead and talk about